Alright. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for joining in on this live stream. Just waiting for a few recommendations. And if you're watching the video after, you can always recommend me a card to build and I will live stream it whenever I've got the time, really. My schedule's been booked for a while. Yeah, right now I'm working on 2 Koenigsegg. One's right there, and I'm working on this one right here. That one didn't have a low star. So, see, people always get confused. Like, me personally, I like to go ahead and do everything I can while the car is still down on the ground. Whatever I can do, I do it, and then I raise the car up to get whatever I couldn't get beforehand. And, you know, wheel hub bearings and all that, you're going to need plenty of those if you want to play this game. Keep that in mind. Don't blow all your money on them, of course. But whenever you start a car, make sure you have at least 4 of them. Another thing to do is always run by what the car needs. For your springs, front springs, you know, those things are non-repairable. As for, you know, stuff like brake calipers and whatnot are repairable. You can repair them no problem. Drive shafts, etc., etc. They are a bit of a pain to repair because sometimes you do lose the part due to, you know, just not having that timing down. So it's frustrating. You would definitely probably try to rage more than you probably should be. Starter's supposed to be right there, so we're missing that. Luckily though, I do believe I do have an extra starter on me. Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then what you do is you want to hoist this thing up. If I could hit that button. And then you want to attack all the other suspension components that you couldn't get beforehand. And don't forget to grab your gearbox, because that is one thing you're gonna need. And always, if you have that extra money, like I do, right? I go ahead and prep out my engines on the engine stand. I go ahead and create a new engine with the same engine that I'm going to be using for the car, and then I take it off, and then I do it for the other cars too. Like, let's see. Let me walk over here and show you. Like this one is for the purple one. That one's the upgraded engine. And then also I have another one in the inventory menu. Let me just go ahead and install. Yeah. This one's for the black one. This one's for the purple one. I might change them up on the colors because why not? And then this one is for, I believe, the R34 that I actually don't have in my garage right now. Or outside of the shop. It's a good game. If you just come in here to relax, you know, do that. Yeah, this is what you would call my calm time. Minecraft is another one of those calm times. Like, I'm not really doing all that much on Minecraft. Just mostly hanging out with the boys, you know. And we just build things, you know. We don't really have limits to our imagination. So we'll do that. If you're on YouTube and you see me live streaming on that, please do just hop in, say hello. If you want to join, it's easy. I mean, I'll give y'all guys my PSN name, and then y'all guys can add me, and I'll throw you in. I might open up a realm again. I opened one up about 2 months ago. It was very popular, but it got very hectic, so I had to shut it down. And might have to reopen it to where only me and another guy can come in because we've got to rebuild it. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on the sidelines to make things more interesting. Yeah, I mean, I have this one Hunger Games setup that I made. Might run it if I get enough people, but that's kind of hard to do with a single session. Pretty much it's kind of like the actual one. If you die, it actually lets everybody know with a big ass drum. Shit kind of scares people, honestly. But that's what it's meant to do. Your footsteps are louder when you're walking than when you're crouching. Like, way louder. We do have some advantages, though. And, yeah, it's a very subtle game mode. A lot of my friends have kind of run the testings. It's not done, not by any means, but it is a work in progress. And I would appreciate some thoughts and ideas upon that, so I'm probably going to be doing an open beta testing here shortly. Let people run it, test it, see how they like it. If they don't like it, you really don't like it, let me know. That's cool. I mean, I can always make modifications. It's not that hard. I would just have to go and rewrite a few scripts and ta-da. We do have what we would call airdrops. I couldn't get it to do the actual parachute floating down thing, but it's pretty much just a shulker chest with items, and it will pop up randomly around the map. It literally never spawns in the same area, except for if you're in a new game, right? And you might get one that spawns, 5 blocks away from you, and then, 20 minutes later, it spawns 5, steps away from you, and you're in the exact same spot. That is a possibility. I did that to make it an, a very different possibility. I'm just gonna pull that engine out. It's gonna pester me. But yeah. There. Now I got the engine out. I'll move this one to the first lift because I am going to be using it after I get done building this. Alright. See. I wish they had a system on here where, you could just buy all the parts that you need, or you can list them all in. I don't know if I need an alternator. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of all that. That is from I like to go ahead and get things out of the way while I still can. I'm not really into this game like I used to be. This is a calm game now. Like, I can afford pretty much any car I see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 8 of those, I believe. I believe this is a V8. And I am going to need the piston rings. Yep, this is the only downside. Yeah. I wonder what that goes on. I do want to build a shaker. That'd be pretty cool. Um, mm, I am not doing that again. So I will leave. I'm just gonna need about 6 more of these to. Uh, Looks like I might not be streaming for much longer because seems like my place had 2 people completely not come in. Ah, somebody else can take it. They will. Mm-hmm. It really all just depends on if nobody else comes in. If they come in, then shit, I ain't gotta show up. But I really just wanted a day off. Like, damn, how hard is that to ask for? Ugh. Apparently that's too much to ask for. Oh, I bought 2 of those and I don't even need 2 of them. I should have 1 clutch release bearing. Yep. If not, it is in the warehouse, so. I buy a few of those. Trying to keep my eye on them. Well, guys, it looks like I don't have a fucking choice because they're making me come. Damn, they've got 2 people up front. They've got 1 in the kitchen. They've got 1 washing dishes. Like, how the fuck? Bro, we've ran it with 3 people before. And it's slow as fuck. Telling me the GM can't fucking just run it. I've been working there for over almost 2 years now. Like, bro, the job's not as hard as everybody seems it to be. Yeah, plus, it's a fucking Monday. Like, yeah. Really? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish both of these cars. Man, I still got work to do on that server. Damn. Things I have to do that I shouldn't have to. Uh, no, it's too fucking good to be true. Me having 2 days off back to back, it never happens. This shit sucks ass. Way too many damn rollers for this one. No, that's the only thing that sucks. Rotate. Then what about the rod cap? Okay, so I need all of it. Oh, there's the engine in it. And that's all it took. The engine goes in it. Boost this thing up. And then all from there, really, it's all the suspension and crap like that. Actually, do need to figure out what exhaust it's using. So the way I can purchase the exhaust parts. Whatever parts I don't use, I can sell, so make a major profit. Damn it. Well, very What the fuck happened to all of mine? Whatever. Sit there and remove all of it because ain't no way in hell. Brake pads, fuck them things. Damn. This game be pissing me off sometimes. It was originally built for a mouse and keyboard, but controller it's a little bit different. I could paint all these, but that just takes too much time out of the day. Bushings are a must-have, though. You're gonna have plenty of them. Let's see. How does this bill line up? Rims. On the front, 20s on the rear. Okay, you go to tires, you go to slicks. For the front, it's 19s, okay, and then for this, you want to go to 245 should be enough, and then 20. 355, and we're gonna bump it up to 45. The other one's gonna be more stock looking than that one. Get your tires out of the way. It'll take some time before you actually get used to the whatever, but whenever you go to your settings, you can change whatever. But always unrealistic. Unrealistic. You want to make sure unrealistic, and then cards available everywhere. Metric units, or imperial, whichever one. I'm gonna save it right here, so that way if the game crashes, which it does every so often. It'll, you know, it'll crash, and you know, you don't want that to happen. So usually do that before you do your tires. This game is just way too loud for me to talk over. So, there. You just do whatever. I think the sound in general is just way too loud. But you just save it before you do your rims. Try to save it as much as you can because it will crash if you're on console. And for here, I'm gonna go ahead. Double wishbone. That's what. To take off. Bam. Alright. And you buy the rear. Where is it at? Right here. I've already bought the suspension parts. So, I buy a lot of the rear parts. Not the main piece. I don't buy this piece. But the rear spring and the rear shock absorber cab you already pre-buy. They're always going to be the same. For people like me who have been playing the game a long time, we move faster than what the game will allow us, and it kind of sucks. But honestly, this game is fun. If you don't know a lot about cars, it'll definitely give you some insight on cars. You're not going to be a pro, of course, but however, you are going to know more about cars than what you did. A lot of the things are actually accurate as hell. Every piece of the car is 110% accurate that you work on. You don't work on every piece. I don't know. People would get frustrated if they had to work on every piece of the car. But they kind of composed of the more important parts. And this. Go ahead. Then. Oh, I didn't take this part 110%. Okay, so I still got parts to repair. I'll have to buy another one of those. I already know that from priors. I did take out all the bushings, but I'm gonna have to go repair the parts. One moment. I'll go repair these parts and then we'll get back to it. Oh. There. Now I'm gonna go ahead and buy another one because I know the next car is gonna need one. Go ahead and put all your bushings in after you put in the cross member. Number one rule that you really gotta do. If you don't, you know, you're gonna miss them. It'll let you know later on after you've already driven the car. Tie rods are a pain because I don't understand why you can't just repair them. This is a game, I get it. But did too much on that realistic side. You should be able to repair pretty much every part. The only one that I can see is tires. But I mean, how people repair tires? I don't know how many I bought, but we'll find out on the other side. There's going to be a piece that goes here. Luckily, I have those. Normally, I don't. It hurts my nerve. Pretty much just set my car back up on slicks like it already was. But okay, so the tie rod, I'm going to need another one of those, and then the outer, I need 2 more of those. Go ahead and pre-buy because I'm already working on 2 of the same exact cars with different motors. Whatever I feel like pre-buying, I'll pre-buy. This, like, you know, it says buy 2. I'm buying 4. Everything from here on out. Oh, suspension, I gotta add in that. This way bar. Right. And now, engine bay, everything. So when you know that everything is only accessible from the engine bay, go ahead and drop the car back down. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I believe it's that first one, but you never know which one it actually is until that's why people use this search feature. And the clips are a pain. Speaking of, I'm gonna buy one more because I don't know if the other car runs the same air filter, so I don't buy 2 of those. But for suspension, they run the same damn suspension because I've seen all the parts that are repaired from the other car available in this car. So cooler reservoir, brake servo, fuse box. I'm not sure about. You scroll over, you'll find over here. There. Just buy one of each. Just in case you know it's not the right one. ABS pump, and then you got the module right after. Still need the few buttons, so this has electronics. All the fuses, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think they added any fuses now. Two of those. 1, 2, 5, 8, 12. It's got too few fuses? No. That's way too many fuses. I would hate to be the person working on this shit in real life. Nope, gotta go ahead and release all that. I mean, I know some people who have bought all the parts for it multiple times, and they just anytime they find one, they sit there and they specifically look for that car, take it apart, and then just re-add in parts because they already got them. They can build like 10 different. They can build like 10 of these based off the parts they have, and they'll do it. They'll pretty much they're exploiting the system, but they don't want to have a decent time on the game. That's I ain't blaming you. Sometimes you just don't want to have fun on the game. That's good. Where's the dipstick at? Okay. Good on fuel. Good on everything, I believe. Except for body panels. No. Go to here. Body tuning. Yeah, no difference on the clamshell. It does stick out a little, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Oh, the window pieces because they've got to do the mirrors. Yeah, I keep forgetting about quote unquote fenders. This car has one fender, but I don't think it's repairable. That one piece was not repairable, so um, yeah. which is fucking sick. That's just sick. That's what you would do if one put in the rear window easy. You just shut that, open it, and then put it in the PC. Way easier, but I didn't think of it at the time. Did I install the exhaust? I did. Where the fuck are they at? Okay. They're in. Yeah. And these are the two cars that I have outside. Drag spec. Off-road. Oh. Let me go ahead and go to the interior. Oh shit. I'd pretty much have to go get 2 racing seats. I'm gonna do those. No, we're gonna do those. Those look cool. Wait. Hang on. Actually, I dig those more. That's alright. I'll use the seats. I have plenty of cars, so I can swap them into. Let's see. Yeah, I think the right go-to here is interior symbol, and then this, and then boom, and then boom. Just about two of them. It's an M3 steering wheel. The man M3 steering wheel. Wait, watch. I sit down. Fan housing. That's pretty much it. Fan house. The fan and the fan housing is easier. Take off the little quotes, and it will pop up just fine. Move the car. Put the shit back outside. See. Power steering. And it's one of them stupid things where you can't just pour it. Like, okay, you see how I teleport with the car? Now I can do this, right? Move. And then if I wanted to, I could do. Let's do this. I gotta see what button that is real quick. Motherfucker. Like, you should just be able to open up this and be able to just access it. But even if I would open this, I don't know if you would let me access it. It's gotta be on the fucking hoist, which is a little bit AIDS. I won't lie. Now will let me drive the car? Yes, it will. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it to the paint shop, get it prepped. And I mean, I'm already digging the purple, but I'm going to make it a custom color. Technically the rim, yeah, 20 on the rear, but it should have been the same tire in order to be flush. But, however, well, it should have been up a little, but yeah, just dyno. This thing on the dyno should bring about, well, factory is 1,000, so 1,200. Let's say 1,250 horsepower. This is what I'm going to be aiming for. Holy shit. 2,000 horsepower? That is insane. Well, move the car. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna move it. I'm gonna hop in this bitch and I'm gonna drive the car. And I gotta go ahead and take this bitch to the drag strip, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fast as fuck, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do King of the Sands for y'all to kind of give y'all some idea of how fast this car is. Even though I truly don't know how fast it is. I don't know what car phase it up against. The stuff I I'm going up against the same car. I don't have another Thor, so I just beat the fastest car that could went up against me, so I'm good. Mm. He's got a lot of tuning to it. $11,000. That's what my total payment was. Not bad, you know. You could go and do those raises multiple times and get you some cash, right? Like if you loan cash, keep the car. Keep the car. You can win more drag races with it, right? Um, but if you're one of those that are just about getting the money and not doing any extra for it, yeah, go ahead and sell it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this thing runs a high price. I'm not sure, maybe 200, 250, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. If the stream cuts out during this, it's because the game crashed and I've had problems with it before. It's a little bummy, but hopefully it won't crash. If you go to car information, you got 98.42 on this thing. Sell value, 436,000. Know what I meant to do. Move car to the second lifter. And I'm going to save it right here. Parking. Yeah. It'll run you broke doing that, but I'm trying to get all garages up. Uh, let's see, what about this thing? Okay. That thing's out. Good. So if I sell this car, which is what I'm gonna do, told y'all shouldn't if you're looking to get money. Money's not a problem for me at this point in time. $225. Then I get a trophy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the smart thing and bring all my cars out from the garage, and I'm going to sell them. Except for that, I want to keep some of these, the older ones, the ones that I haven't worked on yet. So this one, what's that? Not much. 24 grand is not much. This thing should sell for a little bit more. This thing, not worth selling at this point. Not really worth it, but I got money. Nope. Got it. Got the trophy. Parking boy. 10 garages. Spent way too much money. I wish there was like an information kind of. Yeah, Nope. I mean, if it would give you statistics on how much you've spent. Yeah. I would say I've spent more than 10 to 11 mil on just this game save. I might be starting another one because this is just too easy. Now, however, I do like working on cars and whatnot, so I don't know if I'm gonna really keep starting one. This thing comes with a BVS motor, so if I get this thing going, this is gonna probably be a drag car also. I'm probably gonna build a nice little car that's not really anything like this. I might. I'm not gonna really restore it back to its former glory, but I'm gonna make it decent. I think I don't even know how much I bought this thing for. 34 grand. Right now I can make a profit off of it just because it's been sitting. I mean, I give it a good wash. Shit, put it back out there. Make sure it cranks and all that. I believe it does already. Ooh. Engine can't be started. Starter is missing probably. No, starter is at 100%, which is weird. We're just gonna hop in here. Engine can't be started, so why can't it be started? Ooh, fuel pump. Forgot. Hang on. No, it's got a fuel pump. Is something missing from up here? Yeah, I've done some work to it. Not much, really. Let me go ahead and do the mounting and see what it's missing. This battery shouldn't be dead. It looks pretty damn new. Yeah, battery's brand new. So that's the thing with these cars. You don't know what the fuck you're missing. If anybody has any idea why the engine can't be started, even though that it's, you know, all the clips are on, that could cause a fail. Radiator fans, all the fluids are topped. Not really topped, but they're in there. ABS module. That could cause some problems, but it shouldn't stop it from actually starting. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Guys, give me your honest opinions on what that is about. You might have to disassemble the whole motor and whatnot, take it apart, put it back together, and then see if that'll let me start it. It could be bad spark plugs. I would hope so. Really would. I mean, yeah, these spark plugs are bad. I mean, it's not missing them. So yeah, and maybe if I just come and replace the spark plugs whenever I get back to this, it'll probably start right up. I don't think this thing's gonna be cranking up. And this, maybe. No oil? That ain't no problem. I'll just put oil in an engine that looks pretty fucking brand new. The hell? Part mount. I mean, I get it. It's missing all of this, but you would think, you know, it might work. But the engine looks perfectly fine. It pretty much looks new, except for the rusted bolts. That's how you know I did not disassemble it. If it's got rusted bolts, I did not take it off. Like you can tell right here. That one's rusted. And then if I reassemble it, all brand new bolts. Yep. So, I'm probably gonna have to reassemble all this and then crank it. Let me it looks like all the parts are going to be simple for this. This is going to be a simple redo. Good old makeover. I'm going to see what it looks like under all that dirt. I'm gonna go with B because that just looks nicer. Engine cover, doors, panels, all that. This kind of is giving me a little bit of Subi vibes based off that front end. Add on this. Looks like I got all the parts. I mean, assemble all this here. Not the best brakes, but shit, people will still pay for it at the full price. Okay, I don't have suspension for it yet. So I can't install the tires, but whenever I get tires for it, this thing's going to be set up. It's going to be built different. Most definitely. I'm definitely going to go probably with a off-roadish look to it. But yeah. I will see y'all guys later. Go ahead and save this. And then we're going to go to the menu. Alright. Y'all guys have a good one. And remember, stay hydrated. And don't play the video game for long time periods. That shit sucks.